Hello there. The weather here is absolutely beautiful. So they said that yesterday was really nice. It was really nice, but there was wind. And today there's no wind. So if you're supping, kayaking, swimming, gardening, generally just hanging out, it's amazing out there. And so today, see if you can take this outside. Just stand on your balcony in your garden. Stand somewhere outside, in an open doorway, and just check out rolling. Just think feet, ankles, knees, hips, spine, shoulders, elbows, hands, and then neck. And just think, what do we do? What do I remember? Nice. So come, let's light our candles. So intention, what's your intention for this month, for this day, for this practice? Just coming into that, being supported in whatever way you need to be, remembering your hair. Good God. So yeah, just settling in and thinking of just what do you intend, grow. Yeah, I just love each of these different practices. Each one inspires something totally new in me. So come, stand up. And then just rise up onto your toes and drop your heels back, and you're just breathing down into your belly, and just get a sense of how you lift your heels and drop your toes. Just lift. Hold your body is tall. Stand up a bit taller. Breath down into your belly. Nice. Onto the baby toe sides of your feet. Big toe sides. Keep breathing, keeping tall in your body. Nice. And then roll your right leg. And as you roll your right leg, so you're rolling into the ball of your foot, I'm really breathing down into my belly and feeling the full of my leg as it rolls. Nice. And then roll in the other direction, breathing. Really feeling my body. That's all these movements are like, it's not an exact movement of exactly do this thing, because you need to find your version of this. Like, what is my version of this move today? Other leg. Breathing down into your belly. I really feel the breath entering into the deep of my belly, into the kind of the root of my hip. Standing tall. And just really enjoy the feeling. It's like yum. And then roll in the other direction. Yum your hip in the other direction. Nice. Hands to your knees. Your feet are really close. And then roll your knees slowly. So all these movements, they're very kind. They're very steady. It's in the persistence of the practice that the depth emerges, rather than going really gung-ho. That phrase I said yesterday, it's really sticking with me. We don't need to do extraordinary movements. We need to do ordinary movements well. Nice. Standing up, bring your feet wider. And then breathing down into your belly. Roll slow and steady circles. And when you hit a speed bump, when it goes twang, slow down. So slow it down. It's like a car, if you drive too fast and you hit a speed bump, your car bounces. But if you slow down, it's much, much smoother. So I always feel the same with my hips. If I slow things down, my body doesn't have to react and brace, and I get to really experience the deep of my hips, and then roll in the other direction. Just hearing that. I was out moving iron pipes yesterday. I can hear that in my bum and in my hips. I'm like, yeah, cool. It was a great job. Nice. And then from here, swing your arms to the right. It's that kind of, we were doing that, was it back in, it's been back in Earth? No, that was back in light. So fling back on the right side like you're flinging something around the corner. Nice. And then fling your arms towards the left like you're fling, and really hear your lower back and waist. So you're creating a force in the spine as you do this. So listen to the range that feels yummy. So slow it down if you need to. And then again, right. And this time, as you swing your arms to the right, you're going to kick your left foot forward. Kick. So what I'm doing is kick, kick. So and then my toe touches the floor and my hands swing to the left. So it's kick, kick. And I'm allowing that they're connected. There's this kind of suspended moment as they change direction. I do feel a little bit like Thriller with my arms. Thriller. Da, da, da. And just see, like, where does your leg swing to naturally as you, and I'm not forcing, because I have flexibility in my legs, this is kind of the natural place where my leg swings to. Okay, I'm not forcing it. Nice. Other side. So swing your arms to the left, and as you swing your arms, let your left foot just kick a little bit out forward. Swing, swing. You're just noticing. How do you balance? Touch, touch. So I know some of you used to do tango dancing way back. It feels like a million years ago now. I used to assist a really wonderful Argentinian tango teacher. And so these centrifugal forces, where you're spinning on the spine, are very tango-ish. They're very nice. Nice. And then just roll your shoulders forward. Just rolling deeply forward. Nice. And then roll your shoulders back. Really big circles back. And I love exaggerating my arms like I'm exaggerating my arms. I just feel that. Nice. Standing tall, breathing. Nice. And then roll into your wrists, big circles into your wrists. And then circle in the other direction. So you could be listening to music while you move outside. You could be listening to the stillness, the birds in the air. Open your fingers wide. And then, I think the first day you didn't hear me doing this, but make your fingers into a kind of a thing like this. So your knuckles are up. And I always think it's like a Kung Fu Panda. So it's like, and just feel that, It's a different movement than a fist. It's this really deep, juicy, jointy yum. It's all yum. Nice. Shake out your arms. Nice. Interlock your fingers. Bring your arms up and then lean towards the right. And as I lean towards the right with my arms, my torso leans towards the left. And then lean towards the left with your arms. Bring your torso to the right. Nice. Come back to center. Lean back a bit. And then round forward a little bit. And then draw a circle with your torso. And it's the upper torso. So it's not down into the waist. I'm really staying up and tall. So my arms are traveling in the circle of the corners of the room. And this movement, we've done it every day. So this is the third day in the row you've done this. So possibly you're starting to feel the effects, the benefits, or the achiness that this movement begins to unfold. So as you round forward, include your neck. Remember that deep sense of what is my neck doing as I travel in space. So allow it to hear itself. Nice. If you didn't change direction, change direction. If you did, then change direction. Nice. Come all the way down. Cool. So we'll just do one more standing. So bring your hands out and wide. So you're in kind of, they call this goalpost. And then bring your elbows together, squeeze them together. And then bring your elbows wide, goalpost, squeezing them back. So I'm really pulling my elbows back and then draw them together. All right, squeeze them back. Standing up tall, breath is down into your belly. You're breathing in through your nostrils and you're really lengthening your exhalation. One more time, elbows back and forward. Nice. So we're going to start working that movement a little bit more into classes over the next few days. But that's enough for today. So go find your chair. Did any of you notice how you sat in chairs yesterday? Stand back up. And just your right hand back, left hand on your knee. Pause there. Come back up. Left hand back, right hand on your knee. Come back up. Both hands on your knees. And just find a chair. Really kind of seek a low chair. And come back up. And so being at your level is really important, literally. And just do that again. And come back up. Nice. Standing tall. Pause. We forgot water washing. So stand wide. Bring your feet wide. So they're pretty wide. And then bring your hands to your knees. And then bring one hand to the floor and then the other hand to the floor. And your knees are really bent. And then keep your right hand where it is and whoosh water with your left hand towards the right. So my hand is on the floor or my hand is on my elbow. Actually, no, my elbow's on my knee. So whoosh with your left hand as your right elbow rests on your knee and just whoosh. And I'm really like using a flick of my hand to send water. Notice what's happening in your left rib cage, left lower back. It's really beautiful. Nice, other side. Left elbow, left knee. Right hand whooshes water. And I'm hearing the information. I know how to do this movement. And then I go, so what is it that I'm doing? What is it that I do when I whoosh water? Both elbows to your knees. And then hands to your knees. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Come all the way up to stand. Just pause there again. Just let that settle deeply in your body. There's something about a standing waking up that does something different than the floor lying waking up. So nice. So come stand to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. And just pause. We'll pause at each of the points so we get to really experience the deep of this. Pushing down into your feet, your breath is in your belly, you're rising, your toes are engaging into the floor, and you're pushing down into your feet as you reach up into your fingertips. Nice. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead down towards your knees, and connect your hands into the floor as you bend your knees deeply, really rounding your forehead forward. Feel your neck softening, the back of your body lengthening. Breathing into your belly. Nice. Hands to your shins. Lift and look forward. So your knees are bent, your belly is near your thighs, your hands are supported on your shins, and you've lifted and looked forward. Or you can bring your elbows to your knees if you wish, or your hands to your knees if you wish here. Just see how you do this. You're arching your back and you're looking forward. Nice. Hands to the floor. Step your right foot back. And just pause there. Back leg is long. Really sinking your hips down. Nice. Step back into your plank. Pausing there. Nice. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Cool. Elbows underneath your shoulders. And then push your elbows down and rise and look way forward. Toes are lifted off the floor, bum is squeezing deeply. Push your elbows down more as you rise. Really, actually really try and see something or look a bit further or try to see the top of a leaf or the top of a surface that you can't quite see. Nice. And then drop your head down, push your elbows down, lift your belly off the floor. Pause there, and you're trying to round your back here. Kind of hard to round your back, but that's the intention. Usually my body starts to shake here. Maybe yours is too. And then just lift your head, look forward. Drop your head, lift your hips. Lift your head, look forward. So we're doing the cat pose lying on the floor. Round your back. And then arch your back, look forward. Round your back, lift your hips. Arch your back, look forward. Nice. You can push your hands down or you can push your elbows down as you wish. Reverse backwards. Cat pose. And just rounding your back and arching your back. Rounding your back. Arching your back. Nice. Push back into your downward dog. Come up onto your toes. Drop your heels down and just really awaken your feet. How wide can you let your toes spread? How high can you lift your heels? Bending one knee, and as you bend your knee, squish your toes incredibly by really pushing your foot into the floor and folding the toes as you bend your knee, and then do the other one. This one's a bunion killer. Nice. And then just do that a few times. Bend your knee, squish your toe. Bend your knee, squish your toe. And just feel that. You're stretching the soles of your foot, and as you straighten your leg, you're trying to bring your heel towards the floor. Cool. Drop both knees to the floor. Pause. Bring your right foot forward. So as you go to bring your right foot forward, just lift your knee off the floor and imagine you're just about to bring your foot down. And just feel that. You're lifting your foot and your foot is hovering. And just do that a few times. Lift. And you're just finding that moment of the movement before your foot lands on the floor where your knee was. And it doesn't matter how small or how big this movement is, it's your version. Because meeting the range means that we can increase the range. Nice. Whew. Left bum. Nice. So now bring your foot to the floor. Help your foot forward. Stretch your back leg. And step forward. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Nice. Slowly rolling up. Keep your knees really bent. Roll up in the yum of your spine. Oh, reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. And just pause there, looking up, reaching up. You can always look forward in this movement if you feel like your neck doesn't like looking up. Let's see what you need to do. Push down into your feet to get really tall. Nice. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor. Rounding, forehead comes down. Nice. Hands to your shins. Lift and look forward. Hands to the floor. Stretch your left foot back. Pausing there. Keep breathing deeply down into your belly, really lengthening the breath, slowing it down, connecting to it. Step back into your plank. Where is your breath now? Drop your knees down, lower all the way down. Nice elbows underneath your shoulders. Rise and look way down the beach. I try and look a bit further. I'm pushing my baby finger side of my hand down to lift myself a little bit more. I was in this image of looking for the ice cream man. And then lowering down, lift your hips, drop your head. Pausing there. And then just flow, arching, looking forward. Rounding, lifting your hips. Arching, looking forward. I really like that thing of pushing the baby toe side of my hands into the floor. Notice how that is for you. Feels really yum. Nice. One more time, rounding. And arching. Cool. Push back, cat pose. Look over your shoulder, look towards the right foot. Look over your left shoulder, look towards the left foot. Nice. Push back, downward dog. Cycle into your feet, stretch through your toes. Stretch through your toes. This month, we're really going to stay very focused on our intention, which is feet, legs, hips, and the sense of really rolling into our joints and meeting our joints in fantastic and fantabulous ways. Nice. Step your left foot forward. Oh no, drop your knees down. And then go to lift your left foot up and it almost touches the floor and then bring it back down. And just do that a few times. You can maybe tap your toes to the floor where you're just about to land. And just feel, how do you do this? So this is this question of how do I swing my leg forward? And we're just going to keep that intention for the month as well. Just teaching our body how to lift, creating space, lift, creating space, and then let your leg travel forward. Dun, dun, dun. Stretch your back leg long. Nice, step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knee, slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, and come all the way down. Nice, come sit on the floor. Legs are long in front of you. Nice, the sunrise is so beautiful. Wow, it's like golden. And then just roll into your belly. So the geese have really started to sit. So up until now, they kind of faff around and they lay eggs all over the farm. Like we literally have like 40 eggs out there and then roll in the other direction. And then last night, we've been watching for the last few days. And last night, one of them was sitting in the dark just in front of the kitchen window. You can see it, there's a light there. Like, oh, so I went out to try to catch the goose. Round your back and arch your back. Keep moving and I'll tell you the story. And it was hissing and all kinds of crazy stuff. So Yosef went down the garden and he got an old greenhouse, a little polytunnel, come into a cross-legged position. And then we put it over on top of her. It didn't quite work, but she's back this morning and she's sitting in the box now. And then there's another one just here. And then the duck is sitting just here. It's all very beautiful out there. So reach your arms forward and then wrap yourself around with your arms. And just feel the hug of that. Feel the ground of you, the earth of you through your bum. If you want your legs straight out, do. If you want your legs in any position that feels comfortable, do. Just deepen your breath into your belly. Just feel that contact, like squeeze yourself a little bit more so you're really hearing, oh, you know, this is a squeeze, this is contact. Nice, change. And just think of the 3 things that you're grateful for today. I'm now doing a gratitude list every morning. So sweet. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love noticing the things that bring me wellness every day. So small, so random, and so beautifully powerful. So what are you grateful for? And gratitude is in the small things, tiny things. Nice. So Saturday, you can come lie on the floor if you wish, or continue on into your day and yeah, be awesome. You know, be you. And that could be that you're really boundaried and you say no a lot. Being awesome and being you doesn't mean that you're a washover or a pushover, that you're losing your sense of self. You know, be steady, be strong, be you. You got this. I'll see you in the morning for a Sunday yum. Looking forward to it already. And as always, it's €10 for the month, or some people pay more actually, which is really quite amazing. Some people pay €1 per class, 50 cents per class, or you can pay €10 a month. PayPal, Revolut, Patreon, or just email us info@nother.com and we would love to help you. So be well, be great, be you, and I will see you all in the morning for a little bit more awesomeness. Bye.